And of course, we're joined here today by our team from Civic Engagement and our volunteers board. And so want to thank everyone who works at the city and with the city to make this possible each month. And of course, we have now been through quite a lot with respect to these awards. So we used to all get together in person with everyone's family and take fun pictures. And in the not too distant future, we'll probably be able to do that again. Let's aim for July. But as we have all through the pandemic, we really wanted to continue doing this, even virtually. And I think especially, during some of the toughest times of the pandemic, there are always wonderful stories, which is why we want to share them. But also particularly, I think powerful stories to share during these tough times. Now, today, we're going to get back a little bit. So one part, some pandemic related stuff in some ways, in that it's digital. And then in the other awardee, we're also just going to highlight just a really awesome sort of personal way to help another person. So without any more preview, let's talk about our first awardee, Aubrey Lynch. So Aubrey Lynch is a lifeguard at West Mesa Aquatic Center. And so you might be able to guess what she was able to do. And so she was nominated because she came to the aid of a man injured last month, actually though in a roadway. So it's not about a swimming pool. But two teens asked Aubrey for help after witnessing an accident, and they told her they needed an automated external defibrillator. You've probably seen some of these machines. But they were sent by a swim coach administering CPR to a man to get the AED, and then Aubrey rushed to the scene and set up the machine, allowing the EMS team to work as soon as they arrived. And the man pulled through. So Aubrey, thank you so much. The whole aquatics team are extremely proud of you, and you acted without hesitation to save a life. And so that's why we're giving you the One Albuquerque Award. Now, congratulations, and we'd love to hear a few words. Now, Aubrey happens to be next door. So ironically, in virtual fun, like we're almost in the same room, but just because she's next door, Aubrey, share a few words, and I'm going to actually go and hand this to you next door.
I just want to say thank you. It's really nice to get recognized for that. All I gotta say is thank you. Hello.
Hello, surprise. That's for you.
Thank you.
And there's a One Albuquerque pin.
Thank you.
And congratulations. Yeah. And if you want to say a few words, some folks would love to hear from you. And of course, we're big fans of your aunt.
So we're pretty fond of her.
Bye. Thank you.
Anyway, do you want to share a few words? I think now that you're unmuted.
I just wanted to say thank you. I'm really glad that the man pulled through. I was kind of upset thinking that he didn't, so I'm really glad that he did make it. And I was glad to be part of the process of having him still alive. So that's really it. Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations, and good to see some of your family in there too. All right, let's transition over to the volunteer side of our One Albuquerque Awards for our Volunteer of the Month. And Tayan Namdin created Token IBIS, which is an innovative program that encourages philanthropy. And this is from the work that you've done at Sandia Labs, but transitioning it on your own time to create Token IBIS is a really innovative approach to engaging community and philanthropy. And so, especially during the pandemic. So, as we transition to have everything online, this was really important. And so Din felt people really deserved the opportunity to create change and wanted to make giving exciting and engaging. And so Token IBIS consolidates grants and donations and allows community members to decide how it should really be spent in our city. And so it's really cool. If you even want to screen share and quick demo, you're welcome to, but we'd love to hear a few words. But it's about democratizing philanthropy. and really getting more people involved. And so last year, this program gave users $20,000 to distribute and PPE to donate to their favorite nonprofits. So thank you so much for putting your creativity to work and helping Burqueños help each other. So congratulations to you. And we've got a certificate for you as well that we'll make sure and get to you. And you're also one Albuquerque pin. So we'd love to hear a few words. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mayor Keller. It's just so great to be here, and I'm honored to be have been nominated and to receive this award. I think Christian was probably the one that put this through, and so you know, you have a really good worker there in within the city of Albuquerque. So I'm sure you'll be missing him. But I am a lot more excited to have a chance to share the the really exciting work that we've been doing, and so. Just to give a quick recap on that explanation, essentially, about a couple of years ago, we took a look at the philanthropic landscape and we decided to ask the question, what would this system look like if everybody, no matter what your age, income, ethnicity, whatever your demographics, what if everybody just had a chance to give the same amount of money to have a voice in the types of social impact that we want to see here in Albuquerque? And that turned out to be a pretty interesting question. So we went ahead and built something to do that. So essentially what we do is we raise money from traditional fundraising sources. We distribute that to anybody that wants to sign up on our app. If you have an email, a phone number, and a pulse, then you're totally welcome to join up. And essentially every week you would get about $15 to $20 to donate to your favorite nonprofits in the area. Right now we have 33 nonprofits that we support, and we are constantly growing that. Since that update that you gave, we actually are closing in on $30,000 actually. So we're probably going to be on track to do that by next week. And 30,000 is, a decent chunk of change. But the part that I'm a lot more excited about is where that $30,000 comes from. And in particular, it came from 1,639 different donations by about 200 different people. So that's the kind of incremental change, right, that incorporates the community that we want to see. Think about your favorite headline in the past year about your favorite billionaire donating X number of dollars to philanthropy, and imagine how much more impactful that would be if it came in the form of $20 chunks of donations from everyday people, right? Teachers, social workers, people that work in government, people that have experienced homelessness, struggle with mental health. This is the kind of diversity of information that we need to include. And so I guess, yeah, gosh, if I had time, I would give a longer screen share demonstration, but suffice to say that anybody that is listening to this right now, you're free to go to tokenibis.org. That's tokenibis.org. And we have plenty of tutorials up there. We have a quick link to the app. You can sign up with Facebook or Gmail and really start to contribute to the change that you want to see. We've spent the last couple of years really laying out the framework for this. I've been in my basement working on coding and making sure that the app isn't going to burn down. But I think we're at a good spot now moving forward. All we need is more people. We need more money. And as long as we get those things, then I'm confident that we're going to build something really special right here in Albuquerque.
Awesome. Good job. Congratulations. And for quick fun, switching back, I'll screen share just quickly his site so you can see it here, complete with cool graphics, how-to video on the app. And look at that pilot project, Albuquerque, New Mexico. So great to see. And of course, look at all those great partners right there. So very cool. And I do have to ask one question. So I remember reading a book called The Scarlet Ibis, and I know tokens have a little bit to do with information sharing. So tell us, where does the name come from?
Oh gosh, we get that question a lot, and I'm not sure I've ever come up with a satisfactory answer. Token IBIS means nothing. The token part maybe, we tried to do something with cryptocurrencies at one point, but it just wasn't worth it. The word that I would like to be pushing out right now is universal basic philanthropy, right? The idea that everybody can have this right to participate in philanthropy. Whatever Token IBIS does, right, we're a project, we're all volunteer based, 100% of the donations go to the nonprofits, right? We don't take any kind of a cut, we don't have any operational expenses. I don't know how long we're going to be around, right? It might be that you know, we're just a blip in the history of Albuquerque. Whatever happens to Token IBIS, that was just the throwaway name. What we want is for this idea of universal basic philanthropy to grow so that people in other communities might have the same idea. If they want, they're free to steal our source code, right? Everything that we put out is free and open source. And so Token IBIS is an excuse for us to have fun bird logos in our various media content. Universal basic philanthropy is what we hope is going to emerge from all of this.
I love it. It's great. And that's good. I learned a new term. I love it because it's like universal basic income, but universal basic philanthropy. Excellent. All right. Well, with that, we are going to just say thank you one more time and congratulations to our winners. And we wish everyone the best this weekend and enjoy our city as it opens up. Take care, everybody.